I thought long and hard about whether to post this video, but I am going to post it because my story and my journey so far has been 100% honest and real and raw. And I want to keep it that way. And there are things I'm ashamed of, deeply ashamed of, guys. But if I'm not addressing them with you guys, then I don't feel like I'm being honest for my recovery. So I've been asked a lot lately what were my low points and things like that. And, you know, did I have a certain moment that tipped me over the edge? And the answer to that is no. There wasn't one particular incident that sort of switched my head or anything like that. But I did have a lead up to that, obviously, of like years of things that went wrong. And that were drink related, you know, and that these bad moments only happened to me because of the drink. So I'm just going to go through some of them with you, which is really hard for me to actually address because it brings back some awful trauma. But I'm going to do it because I feel like I need to be honest with you guys and to know that you can hit rock bottom and become a different person completely through drugs and drink. So yeah, so basically the first, one of the first things that was like a really rock bottom moment for me was when I was with my ex-boyfriend. We were in a fight after a drink, and I really kicked off. And I'm not a violent person. I don't even have, like, I've never had a fight in my life. I'm not hard or whatever. But on this occasion, I lost my head and I bit his face. And it was really bad, to the point where he had to go into work and say that a dog had bitten his face. And that's, for me, that's horrific to talk about because it's so out of character. It's unhumanly, it's animalistic. It's something that I would never do. And if I heard that someone else had done that, I would be absolutely mortified because it's just so... It's such an extreme, horrible thing to do, such a mad reaction. But that's one of the things I did. I got arrested for that. And I got a caution then for, obviously, for the harm I did. We got back together, but there were lots more arguments like that, not physical fights or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? He had to restrain me on the floor and things like that because I was out of control after my drinking. That didn't stop me. That didn't stop me at all. I was arrested once previous to that when I attacked a friend. Yeah, that I was about 17 or 18 maybe, or maybe a bit older. I don't know. No, maybe older than that. But yeah, so you can see how long it's been going on for, you know, how long it's been in, you know, in my life and how much of a chaos it's been in my life. And the other thing that I like really struggle with guilt wise is that we went to Legoland and I had a bit of stuff left over from the night before and I put it in my bra and I was really hungover on a come down and things like that from the night before, and I didn't want to ruin it for the kids and whatever. And when we got back to the hotel and stuff, I actually took the rest of that just to keep myself to get myself through the day. And you know, that for me is a really hard one to swallow because, you know, that's the lowest of the low. But there were times when I would take it to my work, not where I am now, but previous jobs, just to get me through the day. There were lots of lows, guys, you know. And I also, when I was younger, I went I was in a house in Cardiff with my friends, and my friend left me there, and I just stayed there and got taken advantage of by three men in the, you know, fully aged men. I was only like 17 at the time, and they all like fag burnt my some stomach with cigarette burns and whatever, which wasn't a pleasant moment either. So yeah, there's been a lot of things that have happened in my life, but I just haven't, sort of, nothing's ever been enough. Do you know what I mean? So when people say to me, did you stop because of one thing? I didn't. It was just like all the years that have gone past, I noticed like every single argument I'd had with a boyfriend had been because of drink. Every single problem I'd had has been because of drink. It doesn't suit me. It's never suited me. It's got me into loads of trouble in the past. I'd end up saying things, damaging things. I could be dangerous. And I didn't want to be that person anymore. I was a toxic person through drink and through taking the other stuff. So yeah, I think when my best friend passed away, I went off the rails again, and even that wasn't enough to stop me. And then when it came to December, I just decided I was really going to put my all into just trying my best to give it up. So that's where I am, guys. That's where I'm at. And I'm now day 97, and I'm off it all. Stopped smoking as well at the same time, and it's the best thing I've ever done. It has been difficult, I'm not going to lie, but the benefits far outweigh the, you know, the negatives. So you know, I see the change in me, I see the change in my children, I see the change in the type of mum I'm being. how much better I perform at work, how much more I get on with my boss, how much more I get on with my teammates, my family. I've got my family back in my life now. My mum is spending time with my kids, which was something that she never did before, because she couldn't get close to me because I kept letting her down. And I've got money again, guys, which is just the maddest thing, because I'm going to London Friday for my birthday, which will be my 100 days. And I've got money like in the bank saved up, ready to go, and I can afford to buy things now. And you know, my money was just a massive issue as well, because I just kept like saying to myself, I won't buy that bottle of perfume and stuff, or I won't buy those clothes, I can't afford that. And then I'd go and draw £50 out for a bag. And there's such a bad problem around with Charlie and stuff like that. People just don't talk about it enough. It's destroyed my life. I started when I was 16 and I've been on and off it all my life. But drink and that went hand in hand. So for me, I had to give the both up together. There was no other way. I know even now that if I was to have that one drink, then I would be straight back to doing it and ringing the dealer or whatever. I cannot put myself in that situation, which is why I run my groups. And I check in with you guys every day, because it really does keep me motivated. And the support you've all shown me, the lack of judgment, the lack of shaming, you've all made me feel like it's okay to be who I am, to forgive myself for the person I was. And I have forgiven myself. It's taken a while, but I'm getting there. I really am. And yeah, it's been the best thing I've ever done, guys, hard or not. You know, there are moments where I'm a bit wobbly, but you know, it's all I've ever known. So I am proud of how far I've come, but I would never have done that without your amazing support. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you need any support or advice in regards to getting sober and getting off the muck, then let me know and I'll help you out. Peace and love.